Please welcome our third contestant, David Munch, with a speech entitled Award Acceptance for the Best Stop Sign Holder. Award Acceptance for the Best Stop Sign Holder, David Munch.
Oh my God! I can't believe it! Thank you, Vanessa. Contest chair, Toastmasters all. This is a shock. Wow, what has Ren come true? This is my Oscar. And this must be the best night of my life. Oh, sorry Shazza. Oh, I better say second best night of my life. Or maybe I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight. But I don't know what to say. I mean, just to be nominated alone was a thrill. But I never expected to win. You know, just being nominated alone was good. But I don't go to work and do this profession to win these fancy awards. No, going to work every day, holding this stop sign in my hand, doing what I love, well, that's reward enough for me. But it is nice to get the recognition and to think I was nominated tonight along with some of the greats. I mean, what about Rob O'Brien, for instance? This man's an absolute legend. I mean, he makes sign holding into an art form. And he still holds a record for the most number of sign turns per minute. And I haven't even come close to matching that. And what about our Tammy Lynn Hogan? Where are you, Tammy Lynn? Not only was Tammy Lynn the first female stop sign holder, but she was the first person in the industry to have completed a Year 10 education. So it really is, it's an honour to be nominated along with you both tonight. But of course, I wouldn't be standing right here now if it wasn't for my mentor, Wade Johnson. He is the reason I even get to call this my profession. Because if it wasn't for him, I would have given up on my dream of holding a stop sign years ago. I'll just tell you a quick story. You see, when I was a kid, I knew holding that stop sign was all I wanted to do. I remember being in the car with Mum every time, going past the roadworks. I'd see the guys there holding the stop sign, and I was just captivated. I couldn't wait to get home, get Mum's broom out of the cupboard, and stand in front of the mirror, practicing holding my stop sign. But many people don't realise it's not an easy job to get into. I mean, it's not just as simple as just turning a sign where you only have two choices to make. No, you need to be able to do this special flick of the wrist. And not everyone who has tried has made it in this business. You see, you have to do this special flick of the wrist. It allows you to turn the sign a full 180 degrees in one flick, like this. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. And you need to be able to do it in under 0.8 of a second. But you see, when I started training for this job, I struggled. I have this, what you call a double jointed thumb. And it meant I couldn't get that full 180 degrees flick of my sign. Oh, my timing was perfect. I was in under 0.6 of a second, but I was only ever able to achieve 170 degrees in my wrist. Just couldn't get that full 180. Now, in that business, that's considered to be a fail. I mean, if you can't turn your sign 180 degrees, lives could be lost. But it was my mentor, Wade, who saved me. You see, Wade also suffers from the same condition as me, the double jointed thumb. It was he who saw me struggling, and he pulled me aside and he gave me this really special exercise that helped him. And actually, it was very easy. He just said, all you need to be able to do is build your strength up in your hand, doing some fist opening and closing actions like this every day, open, close. And then he gave me some other advice too, because I think we all know if you have exercises to do every day, you always forget or you get lazy. And he said, the best thing is, when you're at home, got your beer in your hand, perfect time. Open and close, open and close. You won't even realise you're doing it. Well, I did my exercises, I got my strength up, and in a few months I was able to achieve my full 180 degrees. And I got accepted into the council as a junior stop sign holder. So Wade, thank you. I share this award with you. But of course, I couldn't finish tonight without mentioning the company that keeps my dream alive. Brisbane City Council. They really are a fantastic company to work for, and they make you feel like a family. But it's the little things they do that sets them apart. Now, I've got friends who work in other councils, and let me tell you, they don't have it as good as we do. Brisbane City Council give you 4 smoko breaks every day. Not to mention, you get 2-hour lunch breaks, and I don't know how I would cope if I worked for those other councils. Some of them make you work 5 days a week. So thank you, Brisbane City Council. You make coming to work feel, well, more like a holiday, not a job. Now, I know I don't have all night, but I do have a few more people to thank. Of course, my wife, Shazza, babe, you are my rock. And of course, my parents, they bought me my first toy hard hat when I was a kid, and have always supported me. This is not going to change me. Now, I'm very thankful and very flattered to be receiving this award tonight, but I can't wait to get back there tomorrow and get that sign in my hand. But I will remember this night for the rest of my life. And I'm thankful. It should be a long time before a computer or a robot could replace my job. Contest chair.